Hello, everyone. I'm Rebecca Lombardo, host of VendorVibes and Fractional CMO. Today, I am here with Alana from BoxBrownie. Hello, how are you?
I'm so great. Thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited. So thanks for having us.
Excellent, excellent. So we'll jump right in and talk about what BoxBrownie is.
Yeah, it's a good question, and the name doesn't give much away, so that's good. So BoxBrownie.com, I guess we're a little bit of the world leader in property marketing. We specialize in everything you would need for the images in your bookings, on your listings. So we're quite a bit kind of well known in the real estate space, but we have this incredible app called Snap, which is, I guess, the photo app that we designed to get more bookings. So we basically allow property managers to take professional quality photos just from using their iPhones, which in the end saves time and money. And I guess the stress of having to like either overhaul all your photos with a photographer or get a photographer in every time. I know with the photos, it is super, super tricky and I guess, tricky to sometimes coordinate, but it's really important. And the photos are such a key element to a lot of these properties. And I don't think I'm a bit judgmental when it comes to photos I see on like an Airbnb site. Sometimes I'll see, like, say I like have a look at a rental listing and I'm like, I want to stay in that property. I love it. And then I have photos and maybe they're not that inspiring. I don't know if you ever have that, Rebecca, where you're like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm super picky about photos too.
Yeah. So I worked in travel for 3 years. So I used to be a travel agent, and I very much appreciate when I see, I guess, an unflattering or a low quality photo, it instantly kind of puts a wall up and I move on. So I guess the reason why we want to talk about is Snap is, I think, the key to getting these photos redone, because, you never know why someone's booking a trip. It could be it's their dream destination. It could be just a weekend away. But either way, they're spending, sometimes substantial amount of money on a property. And we want to make sure that the listing, the booking is really painting this picture of the weekend they're going to have. So that is why we want to get our photos perfect. Photos sell 1,000 words. Is it tell? Say 1,000 words. I always get confused. And that's what we want to paint that picture with.
So normally I would ask if there's anything that I need to have in place in order to work with you guys, but it sounds like you would just need a cell phone.
Yes. So our only requirement right now is an iPhone. I know that is really controversial for the Android users out there. I promise you we are working on it. But right now, all you need is an iPhone. From the app, which is really cool, you can either upload your company's images. So maybe you've got some really nice photos. They just need that, like, a little spice up, a little touch of love. So you can upload them through the app, or you can take the photos through the app. So the photos are really cool. It's actually HDR bracketed. Now, Rebecca, you said you're a photographer.
Yes.
Yes. So that was a new term that was kind of new to me before I started. Like I said, I'm judgmental when it comes to photos, but I'm definitely not a photo expert. So basically, through the app, you would take the photos if you were taking new ones. It captures about 8 to 10 brackets. So you kind of have to have a very, very, very steady hand or a tripod. I definitely recommend a tripod. And then you basically walk through the property, take the photos as you, photos of what you want, when you want to capture. And then from there, you can pick what edits you want right through the app. You can send it off and the photos will come right back to the app as well. Or you can download it through BoxBrownie.com. So it's like a really cool way that you can kind of use both to stop. I hate transferring photos like from a phone to the computer. So it's a good little workaround.
Yeah. And then the other thing about like the capabilities of the DSLR camera and the iPhone and being able to do the bracketing on your iPhone is, to me, mind blowing, but like hugely time saving.
Yeah. And I think so many of these, now when I'm picturing right now like a luxurious beach day, right? With a beautiful glass window with like, an entertaining space. Those photos are so hard to capture when you're standing inside, because I don't know if you guys ever try to take a photo and it's like, it's either too bright or it's too dark. It's because the camera doesn't know what to focus on. So that is where HDR bracketing really, really is important, because it means it can capture the perfect light outside, the perfect light inside, blend it together. And then it's what you actually see. And that's so important. Like, so many times you look at photos and you're like, oh, that's not what I saw. And it's really just a photography technique and, you know, blending those together that really help kind of inspire. And that's the view you want to promote. You want to promote that amazing beach, or, you know, maybe it's a mountains day and there's the snow outside.
Secrets out. It's all about the bracketing.
All about bracketing, again, a new term to me before this. So if you haven't heard it before, it's okay. I'm with you.
It's more than just March Madness.
Yeah, yeah. Good filter.
Nice. So, what would you say kind of makes you guys unique or special?
Yes, so many different things. I think the uniqueness comes from the cutting edge technology algorithms. So, like I said earlier, we are a bit of a mainstay in the real estate industry, and our co-founder Brad was a real estate photography. So he has designed our image enhancement technique basically on everything that he would use to take real estate photos. So we've been around since 2015, so we have many years and many millions of images kind of under our belt. But what it allows us is it allows us to deliver high quality, market ready visuals quickly and affordable. So our image enhancement will cost you $1.60, which I think is such a game changer because you can take them yourself. It's not going to be a massive, massive cost to get it edited. And really allows, I guess, empowers property owners or short-term rental agents to really get those photos and utilize them just from their smartphones.
Okay, very cool. So, do you guys operate just in the United States? Are you global?
No, so it's actually an Australian based company, but we have 2,000 editors in 19 different countries and about 200,000 clients in about 119. So it's a very global operation. The good news is there's always someone working because we are 24/7, but it doesn't mean it's just me, which is nice. So yeah, it's 24/7 customer service. You can sometimes be, you know, submitting your photos at maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon your time, and someone from Australia is going to pick it up, or someone from Europe. Kind of, it's global operation, this one.
Excellent. And would you say that you've got several happy clients right now that you can maybe tell us about?
Yeah, definitely. I guess our happiest clients are the ones who appreciate that combination of affordability, ease of use, and high quality results. I have so many different clients at the moment that are just grateful for being able to do it themselves because maybe they're in remote locations. You know, you don't ever want to have to be kind of liaising with the photographer who can only get there for 1 hour a week in 2-3 weeks time. But even we have this really cool edit called item removal. And so I don't know how many photo shoots you've ever had to do, Rebecca, but I find that I'm really bad at leaving my handbag in the kitchen. So I like take photos and I get to the end of the day and I've left my handbag in the kitchen. So item removal comes along. It's quite a cheap little edit and you can remove things like that. So super key, especially if you are potentially property managing a new rental that's going to have people still in it, and they're going to have their fridge magnets or their handbags or their clothes or artwork or anything like that. You can use edits like that I think really make it easier with the whole shoot process because we know how stressful it can be as well.
Don't get me started on pool hoses.
Oh my God. Okay, so they're called barracudas in Australia, and that's actually included if you take a pool shot. If you take a pool shot, we will automatically remove it because it is one of those things where, like, if you have to remove that, you're going to get like water everywhere. It's annoying. So, yes.
So many times it's like a gorgeous photo of a pool that looks so picture perfect, except for this sneaking pool hose that just like.
And again, you're selling the dream. And I feel like even when you're swimming in a pool, if there's like a barracuda or like there's pool hoses in it, you're like, it's in my way. Like it's in your way when you're in the pool, let alone in the photo. I like that one. That was a good one.
I love that you call it a barracuda. I'm totally going to tell my boys that, like, stay away from the barracuda. What?
Okay, I speak on behalf of my nation, but it also could just be a me thing. But yeah, it's cool.
That's awesome. So is there a specific anecdote or anything else that you'd like to share with us?
Yes. many. I guess with BoxBrownie and Snap, because the potential is very much there. So there's 4 different edits you can choose from. We know that there is one that probably wouldn't be as, I guess, popular, which is virtual staging, because with you guys, the furniture always will be there and will always have to be there. But I think with this one, it's just the ability on a day's notice or a morning's notice. We have actually a lot of clients as well that if they're pitching and they're wanting to win rental properties and trying to like win clients over, will actually go and take some exterior shots with Snap to kind of show how they would market the property. That really sets them apart. Or what they'll do is they'll get like duplicates of images just to actually show their online portfolio about how much they care about the listings. So I think there's heaps of different ways you can use it, not only on your rentals, but also to win you more clients as well, which I think could be quite key, because if you can show them, hey, we can do this quite cost effective and we can make it really beautiful without having to kind of get the full marketing package in there, I think that is such a game changer.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for sharing all this very interesting information.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
If anybody wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way?
Best way to get in touch with our customer service team is, I think, live chat. I'm one of these people where I hate picking up the phone, so I'm always on a live chat. But if you want to get in contact with me specifically, I would absolutely love to share my email with you guys. Email me for anything large or small. I'm more than happy to have a chat.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for being on the show today. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. I look forward to seeing some amazing Snap images.
Cheers, everyone.